there's only been a few times that I got upset enough over a piece of mail that I did a video on. So, but today is going to be an exception, and this is kind of a tough one, because here's some things. Now, if you don't know who I am, right, and you click on my video, you may see the John Deere hat, you may hear the accent, which I do clean up for YouTube a little bit, but it's clear that I'm probably from the South. Big corn-fed guy. You can make some assumptions about my culture. I came up in South Georgia on the hunting plantations, and so, you know what? I'm an American, and we use guns, right? I'm a gun dude. I'm not a gun fanatic. I'm not a gun nut. They are useful tools and always have been. And I'm very happy to have the freedoms that I do in this country that are afforded to me. So you gotta understand that this particular video really upsets me to have to make, because I'm gonna have to call stupid on somebody that's supposed to be on our side, right? And this is the damn thing about it, is because, look, I'm pretty easygoing. Gotta live and let live. Don't have too strong opinions on that end of it. I try to stay out of that fray, because I got a life to lead, I got money to make, I got things to pay for, got things to take care of. So, I try to stay out of that mess for the most part. Unless it's on Blacksmithing for Beginners, then I'm just gonna have to wade in, right? But, my entire life, my first gun was a 1022, so I'm from that world, right? So, here's the thing though. You guys know that I've been on stage a long time, that I'm a performer. That in part of the act of performing is there's an act of convincing. There's a greasiness to it, right? If somebody's entertaining somebody, then that greasiness, well, that's fun. That's the entire idea. Everybody knows you're not really getting a shovel to the face, but if you act that way, it sells it and everybody's fun. It's what they call suspension of disbelief. But the flip side of that is when somebody like me that recognizes those things sees it used in a manner that's not exactly up and forthright. Okay? Especially the main offenders are going to be your churches. There is many a slick con artist preacher that's out there that has filched money out of people that cannot afford it, and I really have a problem with them. But there's a certain vein this certain stink that comes with that, and I am very keen to it. And today, that stink is coming from an organization that has supposed to have been on my side for a long time, right? I'm so distraught right now. I had to check to make sure that this was a real letter from this company. So there you go. That is from the NRA. Now look at this. Notice of gun confiscation. Official notice to named addressee. Delivery authorized under section blah, 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 United States Postal Directions. So for me, this is a con from the get-go. Notice of gun confiscation. Now, let's give it the benefit of the doubt. This is an organization that's supposed to be on the up and up, helping me make sure that gun rights are protected. Now, does that mean that I need gun rights to have a kid with the M60 posted in the corner of Chuck E. Cheese? Maybe not, because I'm a reasonable person. But this, I suspect, is meant to do nothing but scare somebody who's stupid. Oh my God, it's a notification of they're gonna come take my guns. But just give them the benefit of the doubt. Maybe there's been a piece of legislation that I didn't know about that got passed, right? And maybe something serious has happened, and it's worth something that I, as a citizen, a gun-owning citizen, need to take a look at. Let's give them the benefit of the doubt. Here it is, for the desk of Wayne LaPierre. Used to respect that fella. Monday morning. Dear friend of freedom, unless you fight back starting right now, you'll soon face the real threat of having your guns forcibly confiscated along with your right to self-defense. Holy shit. So where I'm looking for the law that just passed that's going to cause this, because this is a notice of gun confiscation, right? All right, so where is it at? No, I'm not talking about run-of-the-mill gun control. I'm not sure what the difference between regular, unleaded, and run-of-the-mill gun control is. I'm talking about your armed government agent storming your house, taking your guns, and hauling you off to prison. If they come into my house, I'm more worried about the weed farm that I have than they're taking my guns, right? Okay, so again, waiting for some legal precedent that is going to be notice of gun confiscation. So I'm urging you to join the NRA. So you're not the only thing that you've notified of me of so far is the fact that you need more damn money, right? Didn't you guys just get hit for fraud, corruption over the past 20 years because you had $4 million vacations and $2 million hookers and cocaine parties? The truth is, in my more than 40 years at the NRA, that must have been a lot of cocaine and hookers. I never thought I'd have to write this letter, and I'm 100% sure that anti-gun media. But I will not be silenced. The stakes are simply too high. Still waiting, Wayne. Still waiting for some point, some notice that somebody's about to walk in here and take my gun. That's why gun owners like you need to join the NRA. Wayne, do you think I haven't heard this for the past 40 years in every damn piece of junk mail you've ever sent me? You think I didn't know that you want my money? Son of a bitch. Only the NRA has spent decades building an army of grassroots activists. Wayne, I saw NRA TV, and I don't think that any person that's a reasonable, average guy says, you know what, that was a great idea. So, and again, I'd be more impressed if you sent me pictures of the hookers. All right, because what I'm seeing here is I'm not seeing anything. That's the problem here. I am looking for some piece of legislation that you are identifying me on that I need to take action on. No. What we have here is that I never thought I would have to write this letter. By joining today, you get a free commitment of $55 with a free gift. You'll receive your choice of NRA member magazine invitation. I'm a gun owner. I got a good bit of firepower in here. I've got enough firepower in here for any European to look at me and say, why do you need that? And I'd look them in the eye and say, America. Okay? But that doesn't mean I'm an idiot. This is treating me like an idiot. And this hurts because, it's supposed to be same side. But what you're doing is recruiting an army of idiots that believe this. Okay? I don't know a lot of idiots. Okay? I know a lot of good, reasonable people. And the problem is, unless you got a brain like mine that's awfully suspicious, this might get passed. Holy crap. So what is this? Are they notifying me of a damn thing? No. This is a con. This is a con, and it's a con that's coming from my own side, and it is unacceptable. Folks, look, man, it's a big country. We got a lot of different opinions here. We got a lot of different people, and that's fine, okay? We all got to get along. And we may not always agree, but that's what government's for. We're going to have to talk about it and debate it, and we're going to have to be reasonable as people. And when somebody, no matter whose side that they are, comes up with some con artist crap, it has got to be called out, no matter how much we care about the organization and how much we care about the work that you're supposed to be doing, you absolute morons. Wayne, suck it.